There's a lot of belief systems that are in place that you don't even believe. If you really sat down and questioned yourself and saw how you felt about it and what you felt about it, and ask yourself, do you truly believe that? Not only do you believe that, but do you want that to be the truth? It's almost 12 o'clock. Oh my gosh. And I'm tired. And I'm here with a shirt on that has spit up on it from the day. And I am wiped out. But I'm here today. And it ain't gonna be long because, honey, I was about to fall asleep before I came down here. I had a physical therapy appointment today. And when I was on the way back from my appointment, I was listening to a book called Winning the War of Your Mind. I think that's what it's called. I'll link it below. But I was listening to it on the way back. And one of the things that he had said was, look, you know how the majority of us in the summer, when we were going to the pool and we would eat, our parents would tell us to wait a little bit, wait 30 minutes, at least 30 minutes before you get into the pool. And we did that because that's something that they told us. And they said that, you know, whatever reason they gave you, but you believed it as true and your butt didn't get in the pool. So he was just saying how we believe that, even though that's not necessarily true. And so I'm like, wait a minute. So don't tell me I was today years old figuring out that you don't actually have to wait after eating to get into the pool. And so I just Googled it. I'm looking up different things, and of course there are people who are saying that you should, and then I was looking at the scientific research behind that, and to find out there really isn't any. So I was like, you mean to tell me even now, today, like literally this summer, I told my kids, we got Chick-fil-A and they ate nuggets and, you know, everything else. And I was like, yo, you gotta wait a little bit before you get in the pool. And I don't even know why I'm saying that. I'm saying it because my parents told me. I don't know. And it just made me think about how many beliefs we hold that, one, we don't even know where it came from, or two, we don't know why we hold those beliefs, but we regard them as true. We have been doing it so long that now it's like second nature. We believe it. We have made ourselves believe something that we don't even have facts. We don't even have scientific evidence to prove. But yet when it comes to like trying to do something different and change these belief systems and change our mindset, right? And start to believe something different and do something different and become something different. We're like, okay, you're talking about act as if this is the case. Well, I know it's not the case because my present reality tells me something totally different. So how am I supposed to sit there and act as if this thing has happened? Honey, you do that on a daily basis. You've been doing that since you were a kid. Whatever your parents told you, you took as fact and you acted accordingly. And you did that. And even now, even when you weren't a kid, when you were a teenager, when you were a young adult, when you were in your 30s, there have still been times where you've just accepted things, even though you didn't have the facts to prove it, even though you didn't know for sure if it was true, but you acted as if that was the case, and now it's become second nature. So if it can happen with something like that, why can't it happen with something that you actually want to bring into your life? Something that you actually want to change, something that you actually want to do. You've seen evidence that you can do this thing. So apply the same way that you've been doing it. Apply that same thing and do it here. Do you need to tell yourself that this is the case? Do you need to meditate on it? Do you need to write affirmations? Do you need to, like, whatever it is that you need to do you need to sit there and record yourself saying it and then listen to it all the time. Listen to it before you go to sleep. Listen to it as you wake up. Listen to it in the afternoon. I don't care what you have to do, but just knowing that I've done this before, so I can do this now. There's a lot of belief systems that are in place that you don't even believe. If you really sat down and questioned yourself and saw how you felt about it and what you felt about it, and ask yourself, do you truly believe that? To take it one step further, not only do you believe that, but do you want that to be the truth? If you don't believe it, one, then that's a sign I need to get this thing about. But two, if you do believe it, but that's not the truth that you want, then guess what? Your truth is whatever you hold as true. That's another thing that I've learned. Like, truth is just a matter of what it is that you want to say is true. There's so many opinions out here. You see it on the news, you see it in write-ups, you see it in business, you see it everywhere. Everyone has their own spin on things. Everyone has their recommendations. Everyone has what you should or should not do. And they're preaching it, and you're getting confused, and you're overwhelmed because you're taking in this information and you don't know what is true, because everybody has their own truth, and you're getting overwhelmed and confused because you're not realizing that you can find your own truth. You don't need anybody else's. You don't need to sit here and try 20,000 different things just to find what it is that works for you. Sometimes we get into the habit of listening to other people over ourselves. We'll try something and it doesn't resonate with us, but because this person who has $1 billion has said that we should do it, then I'm trying to make myself do it. No. Find what works for you and then stick to it. You know best. You know yourself better than anybody else on this earth knows you. So trust yourself and allow yourself, as I've said before, and I will always continue to say, allow yourself to be led and to be guided. Trust yourself. Trust your guidance. So if it doesn't resonate with you, then don't do it. I don't care if it's popular or unpopular. It doesn't matter. Do what is best for you. If a belief system that you hold does not serve you anymore, even though you feel it is true, even though that's something that your family is doing or your family has done in the past, even though that's something that you're accustomed to, it does not matter. Choose you over anybody else. Choose you. If it doesn't resonate with you, then dig that sucker up and get rid of it. Determine what it is that you want to be true in your life and stick with it no matter what. Okay? That's all I got for you. I will be back on here tomorrow, probably tomorrow night, because this seems like a thing. I come down here when everybody else is asleep and I do this, and then I go to sleep really peacefully and really good. So just getting this stuff off my chest that's been building up throughout the day, and the things that I've been thinking, and just sharing it with you. Whatever I get that helps me, I want to share it. So that's what I'm committed to doing. So I hope you have a beautiful night. Whenever you're seeing this, hope that time is beautiful. And as I always say, if this resonates with you, or if it helps you in some way, shape, or form, then please do me a favor and share it with somebody else, because I guarantee you, if it helped you, it can help someone else. And then while you're at it, if you're not subscribed, then subscribe. If this stuff is helping you, then I promise you, I'm going to continue with this information. So you want to be locked in, and then hit that like button too. I will be back tomorrow. Bye.